And I would like to announce something that's very, very present. Please take a look at the screen. Yesterday, we created the some kind of agreement. This is something that we used to call Myanmar project. Chair Mr. Kawatsuma really wanted to work on this agreement document. What this is there is this foreign student living in Japan, studying in Japan from Myanmar, and he belongs to a district in Tokyo. So through him, we would like to establish like more activities for new generations. So I am now going to read what is written in this agreement. However, what preceded to achieve this agreement is when we had the Peace Forum in Honolulu, Aung San Suu Kyi was invited to speak over there, and I'm sure all of you know about that. And she was saying that she wanted to express her gratitude in Hiroshima. We were making arrangements towards that before. But anyhow, she said that she wanted to have some kind of new activities going on between the youth in Japan and Myanmar. And there is a foundation in Japan as well, so that so young people in Myanmar are able to come to Japan to study. So this agreement was created with the hope of promoting this activity between Japan and Myanmar. Our governor and governor-elect, Mr. Onoki and Mr. Okita, and Mr. Itabashi from Yoneyama Scholarship were all present in making this agreement. So I hope that our connection between the two countries will be strengthened in the future. So we have heard from new generations who have strong connections with Rotary in this forum. So now I would like to move on to this summarizing session. To summarize our forum, this session, we have to have discussions. So I would like to call upon Ms. Sado again. In the beginning, we heard from 5 representatives from each session. For example, as a consumer, when we buy products, we really have to think about where the ingredients are coming from, and also we have to be conscious about the labor environment as well. And we also talk about the importance of communication. And we also have to take a look at the global issues. Also, we have to continue to have open communications. And also in our daily lives and also our workplaces, we are able to take action to achieve peace. And information technology is the tool to disseminate our opinion. So we have to be very smart users of the information. So, having heard of those specific suggestions, I am sure everyone in this room can think about what you can do in the daily lives. Thanks to the cooperation from the representative in each session, I'd like to hear from you on the floor about what we can do to achieve peace. In the beginning, as I said, please come up to the microphone that are located on the first floor. I don't think we have mics for the second and third floor, but we have two microphones on the first floor. If you have a strong opinion or suggestion to promote peace, please come up and share your opinion. When you come up to the microphone, please state your name before you speak. And I usually teach at the university, so whenever I ask somebody to come up and speak, it is sometimes difficult to see that. But I am sure Rotarians are very vocal, so I hope that somebody will come up right away to speak.
Thank you. Let me begin with a little note. On the terms of cheap products, I suggest to use quality products because now the cost of products is increasing time to time, year to year, but the salary of the ordinary people not much increasing like the cost of products. So it is better to, for me, it's better to talk about quality of products. Thank you so much.
ありがとうございます。確かに私たちは価格の話
Thank you very much. We talked about the price, but we also have to think about and be aware of the quality of the products that we buy. Anybody else? About what we have to be aware of for making peace. I would like to hear from each of you. I wish the microphones were somewhere else as well, but thank you. I am from District 2750, Rotary Club Tokyo Chuo. Yesterday, I participated in the session E. I am sure Rotarians here and new generations people here in this room, most of them would like to embody something that they have learned in those sessions. I am sure they were all determined. At least I myself was very determined. What I mean is that nowadays we have social media like Facebook and Twitter. By using those tools, we can call upon actions, those determinations to people around the world. And I would like to ask all of you to make that determination. Thank you very much. I was moved by your comment. Making determination, it's something that anybody can do and anybody try to challenge. And it was a wonderful comment. through that perspective. Anyone else?
I think the microphone on my right has been used twice, so the microphone was very happy. However, the microphone on my left probably is feeling very lonely because nobody is using it. So please come up to it and use it. I am from 2710. First, I came here because my president wanted me to come, so I was kind of reluctant, but I came anyway. But I'm very happy I came. I didn't even cry when my parents died. However, when I heard Janvi talked about his experience, my tear came down my face. I believe there are a lot of missions as a Rotarians, and of course, one is about how to educate new generations. However, this morning we are talking about what we are doing through our club activities, whether our club activities are promoting peace or educating youth generation. Yes, we talk about it quite a bit. However, I think sometimes I feel this is an empty talk. We are really not walking the walk. So I believe we have to do that. We have to practice it. And we are Rotarians, so as a more experienced person, we have to pay more attention to young people. We have to really be caring for them. Sometimes we just talk about when shall we go for golfing, and so that is kind of the topic that we often talk about. And I have never heard that people are talking any topic concerning young generation. So I personally supporting young musicians. So because of my business, I also go to different places and go to companies or industries. I believe if I can invite young people, young musicians to come to play at their anniversaries, that probably will be one way to support young people. So when we are talking about peace or young people, I really believe that we need to take action to show what we are doing to support what we're talking about. So I think action speaks volume more than a lot of words. When children started learning violins about 3 or 5 years old, and actually there aren't that many places they can make presentation or show off the skills they've learned. However, every day they are learning. So I would also like to see that there will be more places for these young kids who started learning violin or any instrument to have a place that can share their joy with other people. So I think we have to look at our own hearts and to see whether we really believe what we are saying. So I don't think we should just say as a formality. There are a lot of people who learn music, so we should have a place for them to share their joy. And as they share their music, what they learn, they will be further encouraged. And listening to young people presenting what their result, I believe we'll all will be inspired and moved. Because I speak very quickly, probably not very many people understood me. However, that's what I felt. In the session report, young people also said that they would like to have interaction with Rotarians, more experienced people. So I believe what you said just right now is very encouraging for young people.